Good to know. I've been rambling to myself for the past several minutes. Basically, talking about my day and my morning. Thank you for letting me know that I'm completely mute. Oops. Yes, I didn't have my mic turned on. You should be able to hear me now, though. That would have been good to test. I was saying that, you know, I treated myself to a nice coffee this morning. Instead of waking up at 5, I woke up at 7 today. Like, I let myself sleep in a bit. And we're just gonna have a nice and quiet and chill stream today. A chill stream of puzzle solving. Hey Leona, I'll get this out of the way. Great news that Kirk Thornton will be voicing Blue Blanc again. I'm excited. I'm glad that he will be. It's been, what, 10 years since he's voiced the character? It's been a little bit of time, but he was so fantastic in that role. Oh no, because Cold Steel 3, he was in Cold Steel 3 as well. Yeah, my mic was turned off. I hear it's been hot in the UK. I haven't really talked this morning, so I still got frogs in my throat. That's okay. Everything sound good? Sound balancing? Like, I'm assuming everything sounds good. Let me see if I can get used to... Oh, so I looked up what to do here. Because I remember being so confused what 4 and 7 meant. 4 on the left and a 7 on the right, okay? So, there's no way I would have figured that out. Like, I feel so silly, but I just would not have figured this out. So we're gonna go to the second room, I think. So, let's see. So what was it? 4 on the left and 7 on the right? Fourth time? 5? 6? 7? Huh? Did you hear something? I heard a loud flushing noise. No, not that. This toilet is disgusting. You don't expect me to touch that thing, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, alright? This toilet is vile. Unsurprisingly, Lotus refuses to go anywhere near it. There's a moon symbol on it. Okay, so... Okay, I didn't look up the whole thing, actually. I just know you're supposed to flush the toilets 4 and 7 times. Maybe I should have looked up the whole puzzle. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. Right, second pull. Third pull. Fourth pull. There it is again. It makes some kind of weird sound when I pull on that string. Same thing happened in the other room. That means... I don't know, don't you think it's a little surprising that the other room gave us a hint to figure this out? You're right. The room next door is just like this one. So that leaves the dark room. So yeah, I like this game because it's kind of chill. I mean, I know it's like a murder puzzle game, but it's kind of chill, you know? We can just spend our wonderful mornings or evenings together like this. Even yawns. I'm gonna take that forever now, what Lily does, like the even yawn. Good meowing, everyone. Good meowing. Ah, I did it! Well, this drawer opens easily enough. We got our pieces! Yay! At last! We finally got them all, and now we can move on, because I was stuck on this puzzle. Oh man, James would go all in on that toilet. Oh my god. I like the reference in Silent Hill 3 where she's like, who would ever stick their hand in a toilet? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I watched another streamer play To the Moon this week. It was nice to see them go through the emotions blindly. Oh my god, To the Moon is so good. I like Finding Paradise more. I would like to play the third one, Imposter Syndrome. I still haven't played Imposter Syndrome. I didn't stream To the Moon, but I streamed Finding Paradise. Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall there. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, you know what? So I kind of had an interesting idea for a membership stream. Remember I was telling you guys, I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Wait, what am I... Why would I replace these tiles? Emergence. Oh, actually, I don't know what to do. 14141414. So they all say 14. Maybe I should do some research before? Hold on, let me... Junpei, calm down. You just have to replace 4 tiles. Yeah, you're right. It's just 4 tiles. I need to think. Hold on, let me look at my items. They're just blank. I'm glad I played them. They show you don't necessarily need top-end graphics to tell a good story. Yeah, I agree. I love RPG Maker style games because I think it's a fantastic show of what people can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! I was like, hey, there's 4 E's. Why not replace the E's? Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to a hexadecimal, it's an E. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I replaced the E's. Because if you converted it to a hexadecimal, like that, it's an E. That's exactly why I did that. Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes, let's go. You found it! We found the exit. Oh, interesting room. Oh, that's bloody.
What the hell is this place?
Yeah, I had an idea for like a membership stream where, so like one part of acting I'm really bad at or really have no practice in is audiobooks, or like reading audiobooks. So I was kind of thinking for a membership stream, I should practice reading books out loud. Because I tend to trip and stumble with lots of text in a row. And I kind of do it with streaming, but what happens if it's just purely a book? So I could just like use a membership stream because then there's no pressure. I can just read and fumble and do whatever I want. And then maybe I could edit certain passages into a little audiobook format. You know, like a little audiobook. I don't know, that's kind of an idea.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
It
I think
is.
we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Looks like a torture room.
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
I would not sit in it either.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Maybe oil.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh, it looks like torture instruments.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Oh, we're jumping right into another puzzle so soon. That sounds like a good idea. You get some like practice in and we get some extra content. Have you picked a genre of books? I don't know about a genre of books. I was thinking of trying to read like a light novel. Like I would maybe purchase a light novel and read it for everyone. If there's a digital version of the light novel, maybe I'll ask everyone like kind of if there's one they like. I don't know, something simple and kind of short. And light novels aren't like the longest. Oh yeah, they released a short video showing Frow's gameplay for Relink. She's definitely got Bayonetta moods. She looks really cool. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. What kind of symbol? Well, if I got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. So there's a sun symbol. Okay. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. I think even the music in this game makes it feel relaxing somehow. I like this relaxingness. This is a good Saturday morning stream. Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we adjust the switches and match the blocks up to on top, right? See, I mess up even on stream. You adjust the switches shown on the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you can do. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out later. We just gotta turn on the blocks and figure it out. Man, actually, I would have kind of fun doing puzzle games with you guys, like even just like New York Times puzzles kind of things. Although I'd be really bad at them. I'd be really showing my ignorance with them. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. So let's figure out other stuff. This music is so chill though. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Like the ones in the mat. Yeah, but there's apps for them now. I wouldn't mind doing that stuff with you guys. I'd feel kind of dumb afterwards, but we gotta start somewhere, right? All of the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them really doesn't do anything. Red, yellow? You think these colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that... The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. Okay, so we've got all these buttons with A through F. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Let me put them all on and then go away. I like Isomnium files too. I think that's a good one. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see. We've got an Odse? I don't know that word. Odse? Is an ancient handheld cutting tool similar to an axe. Oh, it's like a funky looking axe. How did he know that word? Is it an Odse? An AIDS? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce the word. Hold on. Odse pronunciation. How do we say this word?
Ads.
Ads! Now we learned a word. Let's see, we've got an adze and a hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new here with all the other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. We have a wrench! We has a wrench. A number of rusty torture tools are lined up here. I don't think there's anything else we need. I like it when games tell you, no more, we're done. I like when Resident Evil tells you you don't need a key anymore and then it just goes and it just throws it away. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. I still need to play the other Resident Evil games with you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm gonna mute my mic and blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you for giving me a second. Can you use springs as a torture device? I'm sure you can use anything as a torture device if you try hard enough. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Oh, how convenient. Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small. You can't see in even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Oh, he's brave. You sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. He's a brave boy. Alright, here we go. Arm in the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in there. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Oh, it's a key! key, and it's a sun key, so I bet it works on those manacles. Hold on. The sun key should fit in the keyhole of these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. What was the point in opening them? Well, they're open. What are you gonna do now? Let's just look around some more. I can't remember if I did voices for these characters before, like during the streams. I don't think I did in previous streams. I'm just kind of reading as is. I got a feeling that something will happen. Right. We should try and figure out what the device over in the corner is for at any rate. So far these don't seem to be doing anything. The needle on the gauge is at 0. Doesn't look like it's gonna move. Said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting that door until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. So I think we've already explored everything. Pretty straightforward, I guess. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top, and then press the check button. Alright. The blocks on top? Are we supposed to... are we supposed to match it so that, like, all of the ones on the top and the bottom match each other then? Is that what it's saying? That's kind of tough. How do we do that? Not quite. Whoa! No. Oh, how do? I'm kinda... I've almost got it, I think. No, not really. There's a lot of combinations. Okay, so let's... Top. That's one combination. 2, 3. So that's if you have one of these. And this is if you have one of these. And this is if you have the top and the bottom. So let's try this again. Let's do... this? No. And this... oh! No. Let's try this. Oh! No! That doesn't fit either. So let's try this, which I think we already did. Does the order change too? What the heck is the answer to this? I feel silly. I feel like I should have gotten this by now. They seem to be appearing in the same locations. Or do they stack in different ways? Oh no, they do show up differently. Like, they stack. So the order you open them in, like, matters too, I guess. But if I do top and bottom, they're like this, and if I do bottom top, it's the same. I don't know. Hint. I don't know what that means. What kind of hint is that? That's not a hint at all. Close. I'm gonna spend like an hour here, I think. I mean, in the end, they all seem to have the same end result. There's like a missing corner. I don't understand. See, this doesn't even match. This doesn't match. I don't understand what this hint is saying. Oh, did I have it? I think I had it because the hint was exactly the same as what I had. I don't know how I got it though. See, this matches the hint. When you turn each switch on, the number of blocks go up. Each switch adds a different number of blocks. But if you think about it, all you gotta do is a couple addition problems. What? I don't understand what the puzzle is trying to say. If you turn a single switch on and it counts its blocks and do that for every switch, it's super easy. Huh? To match the blocks on top and then... Huh? I don't understand what this puzzle is telling me to do. Because, like, this hint here doesn't match anything. I don't even understand, like, what it's asking for. I feel so silly. I'm gonna look it up. I have no idea what this thing is asking for. Like, if I knew what it was asking for, then I could actually do it. But it's saying, like, match the top and the bottom, but, like, I don't... How do? No combination seems to make that possible. So like this adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11 blocks. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not good at this. I feel like I'm driving myself crazy. No? Do the total number of blocks have to match and not the pattern? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I feel like I pressed every combination possible. Because I feel like it looks the same when I turn all 4 switches on no matter the order. Like, it literally looks the same every single time. But I've tried every other combination. What is it asking for? Oh, did you hear that loud car? Like, it looks the same every time. I don't know. What is the name of this room? If I turn a single switch on and count its blocks and do that for every switch, no. I'm not. That's silly. Torture room. 999 torture room puzzle. Head puzzle. Oh, it's the first thing that comes up. Apparently, people are just... No, you can't use the wrench on the machine because you used it once and then it's done. In the first adjustment, Junpei must press on and off switches, changing what blocks are shown in an attempt to match the head on the bottom screen to the head on the top of the screen. What head on the top or bottom of the screen is it talking about? There's only one screen. Oh, this must be from the 3DS days. Oh my goodness, is it not... Is this like one of those puzzles that, like, just didn't transfer correctly? Am I just not getting the other side of the puzzle? What? I did this. People are saying you match this, but I did this. I think it's not possible to do without... Somebody just tell me the buttons, because I don't want to figure it out again. Flip the top left and both bottom switches on. Well, that's wrong. I don't know what it was asking me to do. I don't think that puzzle was adjusted correctly or something. I don't understand what it was asking me at all. Like, do you guys see, like, why I was confused? That answer had nothing to do with matching anything. There was nothing to match. I'm glad I looked it up because I just don't. What was it asking? Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to the execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from the subject. That was disappointing, I think. Like, either something is happening, like, even the hint didn't match that. I don't understand what it wanted. I'm very confused. If anybody understands it, please let me know. To complete the, like, even online, there didn't seem to be a solid answer to this. So I had to quote-unquote solve it myself. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has gotta sit in the chair. Well, 7's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. Wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity? This doesn't sound safe. There was an extra block on the right side. It didn't match the bottom side at all. Yeah! But I think on the DS version there were two heads. Like one head on the top screen and one on the bottom screen. And you had to match the blocks to match the bottom screen. But like, so I assume that's what it was talking about, but it was completely wrong. I don't know, like it didn't make any sense to me at all. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We could talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask what it needs to do. What do we need to do? I don't think examining the chair is going to cause the machine to do anything. I should probably take a look at the monitor instead. Again? Error. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill the tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with a water tank. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. So now we have to... Well, I guess I might as well try. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere. Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough. Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's just see how much more of a man you are. Hey! You're gonna break it. Man, that thing ain't going anywhere. Oh! What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was the power had to be sent in a specific way. What was the puzzle? What was the puzzle? Huh? What was the puzzle, you guys? I never saw anything with these letters. What was the... I didn't see anything in the room with these letters that gave a hint on what buttons needed to be turned on or off. There's nothing in this room with letters on it. Did I just guess? On accident? Huh? The screen says to fill the tank with water. We need to find the controls for the tank, I guess. Well, if 7 can't move it, we might as well give up on the lever. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. The torture in the torture room is the extra obtuse puzzles. I know! Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? You calm down. You missed me being very confused by puzzles that I don't... We solved them, but I don't understand what it was asking. It feels like it was like badly ported or something. Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. Sounds like that means the floor. Oh. Junpei, look. What's she? Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. Oh, it's all green. EDBF. Oh, so I guess I solved a puzzle? EDB. I guess I solved that on accident. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject and device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know.
She's such a badass. I love her so much.
I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
I also just... I love Lotus's English voice actor so much because she, like, I told you guys before, like, her English voice actor, like, is, like, a friend of mine who kind of was like a mama bear to me. So I feel, like, I feel happy when I hear her voice. It feels very maternal to me.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen.
This is at least the third time you've accidentally one-shot a puzzle in this playthrough. Did I? Have I one-shot multiple puzzles?
If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters.
She has 2 kids.
Tell them that I loved them very much.
Or maybe multiple kids. I shouldn't assume 2.
No. Tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Oh, wow. She's much older than expected.
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... Well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona.
Ah!
Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus.
Nona.
Is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this?
Whoa, there's something going on.
There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah,
I love how this is connecting.
I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you.
Whoa.
But... And then... That was when.
I like this summary.
From there, it looked like... Just as if... Finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
That would be so terrifying. As a parent, if your kids disappeared. Ugh, I would never want to be in a parent's shoes that if their kid disappeared.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible.
I'm so happy I treated myself to a honeycomb coffee this morning. It's honeycomb like coffee. So it has like little honeycombs in it. And it's got a little honey in it. I've been drinking I've been cutting down on my funds recently, so I bought I bought like like an instant can or like an instant tin. So I've been having instant coffee every day for like a few months now. Like, so it feels nice to actually have like a treat coffee. You appreciate it a lot more when it's rare, huh?
So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on. A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children.
Of course.
So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing.
That would be frustrating. You
The
fed your
police
dogs
pretended to be
a big
concerned, But they
revelation.
didn't do anything.
Lotus is a mom with 2 twin daughters, and the twin daughters, Seven met those twin daughters as a police officer during an investigation 9 years ago, when they were missing for 9 days.
Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
That would be so frustrating.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point.
Whoa. I feel like a police investigator who does that kind of work is pretty admirable. Like who solves mysteries and goes down rabbit holes and like genuinely tries to link people. Like that's kind of cool. It's kind of badass.
The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
No. How does a child know about the Gansfeld experiment? That sounds so obscure.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital.
Oh no.
I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up.
Ooh?
First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy.
Is it a real one?
That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
Is it a real one or is it an anime one made up for this game? I don't know.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy?
Private eyes are the ones to do the heavy digging. Cops can't reopen old cases if they get dead cold. I don't know. You can reopen cold cases with new evidence, though.
I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
I think one of the coolest things, and something that I think I if I ever wanted to do investigating as an adult, that I think would actually be somewhat lucrative. Um, have you guys ever heard of genetic genealogy? I believe that's what it's called. It's a really cool idea that, like, you use DNA and you use, like, ancestry.com or, like, what is it, Ancestry123 or, like, those kinds of websites, and you take DNA that's found at the scene that didn't connect to anything, and you basically enter it into that database and you find relatives of that DNA who probably, like, sent their stuff to ancestry.com, because so many people have done it that it's gonna have a hit at some point, and then you trace through that ancestor or through that relative, you find the culprit. And I think it's fascinating, and I don't know why they don't do it more often, because it totally helps with cold cases. Many cold cases have been solved through genetic genealogy.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus, okay, let's do this.
No, not this again. What am I supposed to do? Don't make me do this again. I don't know what it's asking me. I don't know what it's asking me. Look, it highlights a bunch of stuff, and like it's not telling me anything. Like what is it supposed to say? What the heck is this? I'm looking it up again. Torture room. Torture room 9. Maybe I should start by saying 999 torture room head puzzle, and not just torture room puzzle. All right. Solving the final puzzle. I'm just literally looking it up. I'm not gonna torture myself with this puzzle that makes no sense to me. When you first open the puzzle, you'll see a familiar head shape along with 2 red arrows curving around the head. The arrows are used to rotate the head so it faces a different direction. First, rotate the head so the nose is facing the right. This is done by tapping the red arrow on the left. Okay, so let's... Turning these off. Let's set everything off. Now that the head is facing right, set the numbers that are displayed to 2. Once this is done, rotate the head again. 2. So everything is 2. From here, set both numbers to 1. Set that. Okay. I have no idea what it was asking. What was the point of that? The experiment is concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking. And now we've got a new message. Release the subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. That one made more sense, but also, like, it... The first one still made no sense to me whatsoever. Yay! We solved our second
The
puzzle of
hallway
the day!
goes to the left.
We did it! Even though I needed hints. Because I didn't understand.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Yes, we just need to keep going.
Although technically, I guess I needed hints to solve the last puzzle too. I ran out of coffee. Now all I have left, I ran out of my treat coffee. But it's just a treat, so I can't have one more.
Right, let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase.
Yeah.
There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. Let's go!
Yeah.
It's nice that this is... that they're just taking me there. Whoa!
Why?
They're dead.
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Give me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
Yeah.
The murderer?
I mean,
Seems
yes. There has to be a murderer.
Clover and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was...
Uh-oh.
No. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open!
I would be so scared if I was trapped
Why?
and then I saw like half the people that I was trapped with are dead.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe.
It has to be the blind guy. He's dead though. Isn't he dead?
It's open.
What the hell is this?
There's only one other person alive now.
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
And how would I know that?
I mean, we haven't seen the body, no.
Whatever, let's just go.
I guess he's a little suspicious.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
I'd be
We don't have a
angry
choice.
too.
We're gonna have to go back.
Angie.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
How is this supposed to go?
No way.
It opened by itself.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling.
I have a bad feeling about this whole place in general. There are dead bodies everywhere.
We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
Don't say that, Junpei. It can get worse.
Shit! Hey, Junpei! I can't take this anymore.
It's wild they didn't check the bodies and just run off. I think they checked Clover's body.
No one can.
Oh, I love this game. It's fun. I'm having fun. I played it when it first came out on DS, like 8 billion years ago, but I don't remember anything, so it feels like I'm playing it for the first time.
No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie!
Oh, she's dead too. Okay, I guess it really is Snake. He's the only one left
Connie!
alive.
Connie, hang on!
Well, he's dead, but we thought he was alive. Because he's
Connie.
suspicious. Oh, she's alive.
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it!
Dang. Oh, submarine.
What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it!
What is a submarine doing here?
Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy.
Why didn't Seven and Lotus follow him?
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me.
We haven't seen him in like forever. Like, I mean, I guess they're precious memories, but like...
I also wanted to go to...
Her name is Akane.
Places with you a lot
I think.
more. But that won't happen now.
I think it's Akane?
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
I'm gonna assume the Japanese is like Akane-chan or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie!
Oh, dang.
Connie! Connie!
Oh, yeah, I guess you could easily verify if people died if, like, their bracelet fell off or something. So maybe that's, like, an easy way to tell the other three are dead for sure. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was on the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with the sound of like a grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. No, they dead too. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Well, and then he was floating in the water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind the door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Canny. They showed a close-up of her wrist, and the bracelet didn't fall off. They showed a close-up of her wrist, and the bracelet didn't fall. Well, wait, no, then how did Lotus and Seven die? I didn't figure it out. For a second, I was kind of like, oh, okay, wait. No, her bracelet wasn't gone. Lotus's bracelet was gone. But Akani's bracelet didn't fall off. June's bracelet didn't fall off. They had a close-up of it and everything. Maybe I'm misreading, but because that's not, but yeah, because like, how did Lotus and Seven die? I don't know. I don't know the answer. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up on the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. beat it! I beat it! I got an ending! That was crazy! I got a crazy ending, you guys. That was all mysteries. That was all mysteries, all questions, no answers. So I guess I gotta figure out how to get the other endings then, huh? Congrats on not making it out alive, I know. Can you imagine if the game locked you to the first ending you got? Can you imagine? Yeah, like it's... Can I imagine? I think what would have been really, really cool back in the day. Like, I think something that would have been really, really cool is like if this game like was a chapter kind of game. Like if it was released in chapters and this was the first ending. And then people could fan theorize like crazy. I think that would have been awesome. The end. Or is it? We all die by a yellow submarine. I saw the submarine ending. You have reached one ending. The game has multiple endings. In order to experience all of the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've required. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Would you like to see? Yes, I want to save. I want to save. Now I'm at the prologue again. So I did this stuff. There's one ending there. So here at the beginning, there's another decision you have to make. One decision. And then there's two other decisions here. And then two more. That's not like we've actually done like a good chunk of the game already, it feels like. I don't think that this is unreasonable to stream. All of this? This doesn't feel unreasonable. What do you guys think? What if I stop today? What if I stopped today and started fresh another day? And that way we could just like barrel through like a bunch of puzzles in one day. But like keep to the story? I don't know, maybe I'll stream something else again later. What if I stream more Kingdom Hearts later? I don't know, I'll think about it. If you can skip the puzzles and just take different scenarios, it should be easy to get another ending. I don't think you skip other puzzles though. I think there are other puzzles in these decisions. I technically can skip the puzzles and do like the novel mode, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that, my friends? You gotta do the puzzles, exactly. I might... Okay, so I'm gonna stop here because we achieved one ending. It looks like this decision also leads to the submarine ending. Whatever this is. So whatever I did led to the submarine ending, but so does this. My cat is yelling at me through the door. Okay, maybe it is a sign then. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, even though we only streamed for an hour, but like, I got an ending, so I feel like it feels like an appropriate point to stop. But I'm increasing the frequency of my streams for now, so I think I'm gonna continue this next Saturday. and then we're gonna at least get through as much as possible. So, I will see you guys tomorrow for Final Fantasy IV, though. Which, we are not beating tomorrow, so we should play it quite a bit longer. But thanks for hanging out with me. This is a relaxing stream despite it being full of murder. So, thank you for hanging out. Bye! Have a lovely Saturday!